back to the Golf Bay Podcast. And I'm Rhiannon.
I'm Andrea.
And as always, we're going to jump right in because I'm so excited. We have two wines, actually, today that we wanted to talk about in honor of our South African Wine Club that just passed by.
I don't know why I've been so excited for the South African Wine Club. I feel like it's so unique, so different, something that you would never pick out for yourself, and we picked it out for you.
And that's the whole point of the Wine Club, by the way. It's like things that you wouldn't possibly find at the store, or maybe you just wouldn't get for yourself. And we're introducing you.
Exploration, discovery, new things, broadening your wine horizons.
And South Africa is so good because it's so unique. And
Very unique.
One goes to the store and is like, point me out your best South African wine.
Yeah, like it's very, very unique.
Yeah, love it. So we have two, and I'm going to let Andrea start with the one that she has because I love the story.
You know us, we're a sucker for a story.
Yep.
So it is called Her.
Cute.
Her, and it is Her because they only hire females. So female winemakers, female vineyard takers, their HR, their marketing. Literally, if you work for Her,
you are her.
You are her.
You are her.
You're that girl. And this is a Chenin Blanc, which is characteristic of South Africa. Mm-hmm. It's South Africa's white wine. It is bright, easy, clean. I really enjoy.
Which I don't know if I have connected Chenin Blanc to South Africa because I've definitely had a Chenin Blanc before, but did I know it was South African? No.
I didn't.
No, but it's phenomenal. And this is so good chilled.
So good. And I think the bottle is really beautiful for the summer. Like if you were to keep that and put it on your table.
Yeah, like a little table. Oh my God, I was about to say that. Just a summery tablescape, and you just plop that bad boy in the middle.
Plop some flowers in here.
It's so cold, water's rolling off of it. Yum. Sold. Yeah. So we love Her. You know, we love the story. Mm-hmm. And then I have Mr. Bruce Jack, which is a Pinotage, which we picked because it's very isolated to South Africa. Pinotage grape is a South African grape. Africa. And it came because they wanted a Pinot Noir style wine, but Pinot Noir typically does not grow in warmer climates. So Pinotage was kind of born to act as their mediator.
They crossed some grapes,
whatever
they did to make the Pinotage grape, I believe, so it could grow in a warmer climate.
Yep. Love this bottle too. I think it's such a good table bottle. A lot of Pinotages they describe as
dusty, very earthy, if you will.
This was the first Pinotage we had. So when we were told that they were described as dusty, we're like, oh, that's not bad.
And then we had other ones.
And I was like, oh, I see exactly what you say. And it is really funny because grapes do totally absorb so much
their climate
more
or their environment.
Yeah, there's vintages of other wines that they're wildfires. And you can definitely taste it. And so because this is in South Africa, grown in a warmer climate, you are actually tasting the dust. Mm-hmm. Not to scare you away, it's just part of it.
But that Pinotage doesn't do it.
No.
The other night,
I didn't think so.
Oh, we invited my mother-in-law over for dinner, and she was like, no, I already cooked. You come over. Mm-hmm. So we went over for dinner, and she pulled out the Bruce Jack Pinotage with our Cincinnati chili, and it was really good.
That's a good combo.
It was a really good combo. Yeah.
That sounds good. But we really liked Bruce Jack, and they had a few other wines by this
also
label.
So in our Grand Reserve Club, it was called the Drifter, and it had all the little people on it. That's Bruce Jack's higher end collection. So we had several Bruce Jack vineyard or products in the wine club this month.
And this says it's since 1853, which is kind of crazy.
I love when a vineyard or a wine or a family has been producing wine for a really long time. Mm-hmm. I think that's really cool.
It also says it was the world's most admired wine in 2022. Wine brand. Heck yeah, Bruce Jack, pop off. But yeah, so these two are both South African. They were in the signature. So you'd get these two. If you were in the Lux, you got two more on top of these. And if you were in the Grand Reserve, you got higher level of, some South African wine. So...
yeah, I think that's a good segue into our first little segment talking about wine clubs. So we've been at Wine Club for 3 months now. Mm-hmm. And I feel like in our business in general, I feel like every 3 months we're evaluating what's working, what's not working.
Yeah, because I think 3 months you really get a grasp of what you're doing. Mm-hmm. A month isn't long enough and 2 months isn't quite long enough. So every 3 months we kind of evaluate menus, wine club, anything, because then you've got a full grasp. We've had ads running for 3 months. We have data on our website of like who's been on the wine club page and what they're doing. So we kind of sat down and we're like, okay.
Wine club like grew very well in the first month, and I was very excited.
Like we were like grasping traction, and then it just started spinning again.
And I was like, okay, if we could keep this up, it'd be great. And then it didn't keep up, and I was like, okay, what's going on?
Yeah, so we're reevaluating, and I think the whole point of the wine club is being missed on on the people that are seeing it. So we started the wine club to get you to try new wine. It's not to get the wine that you already love, because you can already do that.
Yeah, you can already come to Gulf Babe. You can already pick out what you want and bring it home with you.
Yeah, and not to say you won't love the wine. I hope that you do. But it's all about introducing you to new wine. It's for people who want to discover new things and don't want to just drink the same cab that they get every single time or the same Sauvignon Blanc. It's really to open your doors and try new things.
When I was envisioning the wine club, I have all of these themes, and I don't know if that like just came to me organic. I don't know how that came to me, but like each month is like South African wines, cozy reds, bubbles around the world, reds and pinks for February, French Girl Spring, which will feature
I like that.
French wines. I know, I think it's super cute. So it's just like I wanted you to see things from around the world and get a new perspective on wines that you may not have had before.
Yeah, and I think that was born from like us, because we started really only liking like a Napa Cab or a Paso Cab, and we still like loved wine.
That's my old trusty.
Yeah,
for sure.
She's old trusty. But like that was our standard. We just knew that that's what we liked, and we didn't stray away from it before we started tasting all the wine with our distributors, and that really opened up a lot of doors. Like she started liking some different whites that she never thought she would like, and there's a lot of things I tried too.
Pinot Noir. For months, I've been like, I know I don't like Pinot Noir. Like, I'll try it, but, like, don't put me down as, like, liking it. And then, like, the other day...
Don't sign her up for a bottle.
Yeah, don't sign her. I mean, if you give it to me, I'd drink it for sure. But the other day, I was like, wait, do I actually like Pinot Noir now? Like, question mark?
Wait, what?
Like, what is this?
That was funny. Yeah, no, there's so many things that we just wouldn't have known if we didn't try. And I do think liking wine, I don't think anybody's born liking wine.
Yeah,
it's
no.
like it's very much an acquired taste, and so the more you drink it and the more you try new wine from different regions, different vintages, like you really start understanding how wine became to be. It is a whole hobby. I mean, people study this stuff for years, and like we're just little pea brains over here, but we've learned so much in like the last year and a half. So
yeah.
We want you to do that too, because it's so fun, and it's like a book club. I mean, you could sit there and talk about it forever.
And there's so many different books and types of books and genres of books and like imagery used in books. And
yeah, no, it's really cool.
It's a very good analogy.
Thanks. And wine's the same way. So
when we were doing our marketing, we were kind of like, okay, we had all this traction, and then like I think like you said, the point was kind of missed. So we're like, how do we pivot, or how do we edit what we're doing?
So people
to get the message out there.
Yeah. So the first thing that we looked at was our ads. So we were running Meta and Google ads for the wine club. We had crazy good traction. Like people were seeing it, and they were repeatedly seeing it, but nothing was happening. So there was no conversion.
Yeah. So they were like seeing it again, clicking on it.
Yeah.
But then like once they clicked on the ad, they weren't then going to sign up
with it. Yeah. So the next thing we looked at is our website page. So obviously they're getting to that landing page, and then we lost them. So we're like, okay, so we need to find a new way to show people the wine. Obviously they're getting to the page, which is phenomenal. That's all you can ask for sometimes. So we switched up our landing page. So we kind of added in.
We brainstormed like, what can we do to make this landing page like more captivating and like
trusting and
So I will say, I think it's so cool. Like. The marketing behind it, and I'm really glad that like I get to have you on my team and not like just like how you're with your clients. Like I don't know if they get to see all the things I see. Like
probably not.
I think
I just like do it.
Yeah, I think it's really cool as an owner to like understand it more.
That's good.
So thank you for educating me on it.
I'm happy to. And anybody that asks, I'd love to walk through it, because there's a whole psychology of people, and it's all about putting yourself in somebody else's brain, which seems really easy. Until you're completely biased. Like, with Gulf Babe, it is a lot harder because I'm so biased to the things that we put out there. I'm like, why wouldn't they like this? Like, I like it. It's great.
It's fabulous.
But we both sat here and curated it, so of course we think it's great. Like it.
And it was things like, okay, we don't have social proof on here. So, like, let's get some reviews from our existing members about what they love about the wine club so other people can see, like, oh.
Like, other people are in it. We have real people that are enjoying it and do it. And then we also added, like, some past themes, which I think is really going to help.
I loved, because at first I wanted to include, like, upcoming themes.
Yeah.
And you had the idea to include past themes because, like you said, I don't want people to be like, oh, I don't like
I don't
June's theme.
Yeah, so I'm going to cancel it, or I'm not going to do it, or I'm going to wait. And the whole point is for you to discover wine. And it's really easy to know what's coming up and be like, because I'll do that. I know that. And even events, I'm like, I won't like that. And then I go, I'm like, okay, that was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I'm glad I went.
I had fun. So including the past themes, I think is really going to help people at least get an idea of what to expect. And I don't want to spoil any surprises. Like, people love finding out the themes.
I think, even my mother-in-law was like, oh my gosh, that was so unexpected. Like, I don't know what I was expecting, but South African wasn't it. And she's like, this is really cool.
Yeah, and I think it really helps just, like, the suspense and, like, wanting to be a part of it. And this whole little community gets to learn everything together at the same time. And on top of that, I did start a Gulf Bay Wine Club page, which already has over 600 members on it. So
on Facebook?
Yeah. I'm like, you guys are cute. Sign up for the wine club. But anyway, we put all the tastings and the pairing notes on that page.
I think that's really cool. I love that you came up with that idea because, okay, I'm like the average person. I'm like, a Chenin Blanc, what the heck do I eat?
What do I do with that?
Yeah. So I think that's really cool that you're doing that.
And it was really just for our wine club members, but then a bunch of people joined, and I share all of our wine tastings and everything that kind of benefits our wine club members on that page. So I think that helps, and I'd like to link that on our website page as well, so like people just know that there's more than one perk involved. It's also a little community, so anybody can post in that page and be like, I'm drinking this tonight, and here's what I made.
Ooh.
And I'd love for people to start doing that.
I'm gonna encourage Megan to do it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because I think Megan would do really well at, like, look what I drank in my wine club this month.
They would have been cute if you guys posted your little Cincinnati chili in the Bruce Jack.
Oh, I should have.
We're so bad. We start doing things, and then we never take pictures. We're like, oh, that would have been a really good idea, and the food's gone, the wine's gone, and like,
it happens every time. But you know what? The way I justify it is, yes, that we enjoy the moment with ourselves, with our family, in general.
Anyway, we love our wine club, and it is really fun to, like, it's fun to put a product out and then try to figure out why people either love it or don't love it. And then be able to tweak it, which is very important, because there's a lot of people who are like, no, this is what I started with, and this is what I'm sticking with, and we're not going to move it. We're going to keep running this path, and it may never work.
And I think that's and I've said this before, one of the beauties and why I feel like I love working with you is because, like, I move fast, you move fast. We're like, hey, let's do it today. And then literally we talked about it, and that night Cody's like, oh, the ad came up, and he clicked on it, and you'd already edited things on our page, and I was like, oh, that was hella fast.
When it's in my brain, this is something I've been working on. I feel like we both are.
Yeah.
Act fast.
I know exactly where this is going.
But when I think of it, I have to do it, because I'm like, oh, I got it later. And I think her and I both have, like, burned some people very recently being like, oh, yeah, we got it. We can do it. And then we forget. Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, my God.
If I don't do it that moment, it slips right out of my brain.
Yeah. And it's not intentional. Like, I'm not maliciously being like, and forgetting and, like, not prioritizing people and what they want to do. It's just, there's so many thoughts going through this little noggin. It just slips right out.
It slips right out. I use the excuse of I can barely keep my kids alive, my dog. Then my mother-in-law got me a fish, keeping all the beings alive, being a wife, running a business. I'm like,
give me a break. I'm sorry.
I'm just a girl.
I'm so sorry.
I'm doing my best.
But yeah, I try to do it, like, in the very moment. If it's a priority, I'll do it right then, as fast as humanly possible. And, like, I remember us talking. She's like, so when? Because we do deadlines, and we have to do deadlines. If there's not a deadline, it'll just keep going.
It'll keep floating.
Yeah, it's so important
in the ether forever
to put a deadline on your calendar. Even if you think it's stupid and silly, it's so worth it. And it's not to, like, screw you over.
No, and if you miss the deadline, I feel like I'm like, okay, well, let's just set a new deadline. It's fine.
So we love a deadline, and so we're putting it in the calendar. And she's like, so when do you think? I said, oh, I'll have it done tomorrow.
I was like, what? And then sure shit, you had it done that night, and I was like, well, right on. So where do we kind of, oh, sorry.
No, I was just going to say it's just already working. I just love that it popped up.
Yeah.
Like the ad popped up so fast. But
I kind of want to talk about like where we see Wine Club going. Like what are the things we want to do? Because we're like planning events and I'm like, oh, I feel like I need like a few more Wine Club members before I have like an exclusive Wine Club member only like dedicated event.
Yeah, so I think we both have a number in our brain of like when we want to start Wine Club member only events. But I'd love to have Wine Club member only tastings and then like offer things that like our normal Wine Club members can't get. You know, like give them extra perks. Like they can order wine, they can order cases of
you
like,
can't just come to like a normal wine tasting. Like it'll be like a Wine Club member only, and then like you want these wines, like we'll get you a case.
Yeah, so you get more perks than what it might look like on the screen.
Yeah, and I want it to be like, oh, you have an invitation, you get a +1 that you could bring with you, or a +2 or +3, like to bring people to also experience these perks for a night.
Yeah, and then hopefully they want to join too.
Yeah.
So I definitely have some like thoughts turning, and I definitely want our Wine Club members to feel important and valued because we cannot thank them more as a small business. It is such a game changer to have people that like reoccurringly want to come in and pick up stuff every month, and they like believe in our product and our choices. I think it adds a lot of trust like to what I'm picking and what you're picking, that people trust us enough
to like curate that
blindly pick these wines. So we really love you guys.
I wouldn't say we're blindly picking though, because
they're blindly picking.
They're blindly picking, but we're curating it, and I have so much fun with like Winston and Jill, like tasting
and they love
everything.
They're like, wait, we need, like, Winston texted us this morning. He said, waiting on the marching orders for our upcoming one. I'm like, whoops.
Yeah, I need a resend on price and regions and all of the things. Like,
it is fun to curate, and we really do.
Is it fun because we're just tasting wine?
Maybe. But it's also, I love the challenge. Like, we have price points we're sticking to, and
it's like a little problem to solve.
Yeah.
I feel like it itches my, like, engineer brain. We were talking to Leo. We were talking to Leo about, like, what he wants to be when he grows up. He was asking us what he's going to be. And I'm like, bud, you can be whatever you want to be. And we're like,
Mom,
naming
what do you want
things.
to be?
And I was like, oh, well, like, you could be a pilot like Grandpa, or you could be an engineer like Papa Daddy, or a doctor like Daddy. And he's like, engineer? What's engineer? I was like, oh, you use math and science to solve problems.
He has an engineering brain. Like, we got him these little dinosaurs that you build for Christmas, and he, like, brought one over already built. It's in my house right now.
My mother-in-law got him like a little science kit, and a volcano came in.
They went crazy on that on Christmas morning.
Oh, yeah, doing their little beaker test. Yep. He built a volcano. We just got another one in, so we'll have another project. But I feel like it satisfies the engineering part of my brain, because like my problem to solve is to find you the wine, and like we have to match price points and taste tests. And
so much more variables to it.
Yeah.
And we also have to trust our instinct that like it's something you're going to like. So... And there's a lot of things that like we like, but we know you probably won't like. So it is kind of fun, and then it's fun to like watch the reactions and hear from you guys. So don't forget to let us know if you're a Wine Club member how your wine was.
Yeah,
like, give us feedback. I want to know.
I feel like the most consistent feedback is Megan. Megan's always coming in. She's like, oh, this was so cool, or I looked this up and it was so fun.
And she's not afraid to tell us what she doesn't like, but she's great enough to know that she's not gonna like everything. And it's wine.
And like even things like she said, like, oh, I don't love a Pinot Noir, but you know who does? My husband or my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
And she's like, then I had a nice gift to give her when I came over to her house for Christmas or a birthday party or whatever it was.
Yep. But I see Wine Club going in so different directions, and we even kind of bounce the idea around when we were talking about marketing, is that Wine Club is its own entity.
Yeah, like do we make it its own isolated? That was your idea. It seems a little daunting, I won't lie.
It is very daunting, but I feel like we have to hit a number in my brain for it to be its own little, like it would have its own social media and all of that, but we'll have to see how that goes. There's so many ideas. It's so hard.
The only thing I wish was that we had the ability to ship. Like, I feel like that would take it to the next level. And I looked up, like, can I even ship in the state?
In the same state would be even.
Can't.
Yeah, Alabama doesn't allow you to ship. Really, only ABC can ship it, correct? And you have to pick it up at an ABC location.
The only other way I could ship it is if I had like an importer's license, so like UJB and Alabama Crown.
That makes sense. Yeah,
and I was like, well, that won't work.
No.
While we're on the topic, I have a bone to pick with the state of Alabama. Just overall, your rules are very
mean.
overarching, like the THC thing, the wine, bringing wine in and wine out. My husband is an animal chiropractor. Guess what you can't do in the state of Alabama? Animal chiropractic. I just feel like at every turn I'm like, oh, the state is like constricting what I can do as a business owner, and it makes me a little sad. So
no, it's true, and I never thought I'd give Indiana a lot of credit here, but Indiana, you don't realize how good you have it until you go somewhere else.
Well, there's all of these pros and cons, right? Like nowhere is perfect.
No.
And I much rather this sunshine that we have today than the snowstorm in Indiana.
Absolutely. There are pros and cons for sure. But it is like at every turn, like ABC is very strict. And restricting.
Like, we're going to a conference, and they're giving a whole talk on the THC beverage revolution. And I'm like, I would love to go to that. Because THC was revolutionized at Gulf Babe until the laws changed. And guess what we don't have now?
Yeah. We fought it at, like, a very local level, and then we were trumped by
the state level 6 months later.
And it really sucked, because we fought hard, very locally. Like, on the same grounds we're on right now. Like, we really fought to get it in the store and to get it accepted.
And it flew off the shelves. Like, our customers loved it and enjoyed it. And I kind of hope that the state sees, like, a tax decrease from this, like,
something.
Yeah, like, I hope
some kind of tick. Yeah.
I hope they feel the hit of it, because it was a booming industry. And I think in, like, I don't know what the statistic was. Like, let's call it, like, in 3 years, it was already, like, a multi-billion-dollar industry. And they suspected in the next 10 years it was going to be like $100 billion industry, whatever the number was, that like there's so much growth there if we just like open our minds a hair.
In my opinion, I would much rather have a group of people drinking a THC drink than taking shot after shot, and we can see it all the time. I mean, we're watching, and I'll tell you who never caused a problem. Were people drinking
their laughing lemonades. They were having a good time.
They might have sat on the couch a little too long and been real comfy in that chair, but they caused no problems. So that's just my opinion.
Okay, my short little soapbox. I'll get off of it now.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, what else do we have? I feel like we've had some fun little branding ideas coming up.
Like what?
Like maybe a commercial.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about this. This is totally just like in a cloud.
Okay, let me tell you what goes on in Rhee's brain. I can't, if I had $1 for every time Rhee came to me and said, I had this dream and that we need to do X, Y, and Z. Is it, because didn't you have the dream about the commercial?
Yes.
Or no?
Yeah. Well, I had not about this commercial. It was like a totally different commercial. It was a totally different concept. And as I was talking about it, I was like, ew, I don't like it. So
anyway, we want to do a commercial, and I've kind of had it in my brain that I want a commercial. Like I just wanted a commercial, but I didn't have an idea for that commercial. And then Rhee was like, I want to do a commercial and do it X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, great.
Yep.
That solved my problem, because I didn't know what I wanted.
I don't know if I want it on TV, because I don't really think people watch TV. But I do want
people watch streaming services.
That's what I want. And you can do local ads for like YouTube, Netflix. And I get a lot
of really local ads for YouTube, and no tea, no shade on the one that comes up the most, but we can do better.
Yeah, like no, there's a lot of local commercial, and with our group and like just our friends, like we all have the talent here to do this commercial, and like we have the talent to like do what I want to do in the commercial, and I'll tell you,
okay, tell them,
and then you guys can let me know how it turns out. But
did we hit the mark?
Yeah. I like in my head, I hate when I have an image in my head and like I don't know how to execute it.
But I feel like right now we have the friend group and a team, and like we can make it happen.
So the whole point with the wine club, and you know, we're beach girls through and through. So I'm like trying to tie in Discovery and the wine club. And so I immediately was like the tide, like whatever the tide drags in. Like that's like the first thing that popped in my head when I came up with this second concept. And so the next was like girls scuba diving, not even scuba diving, just free diving, snorkeling even. And you're like finding wine on the bottom of the water.
Like as like the ocean is like bringing it in. It's like it's like, there and washing
and you,
up.
Like hold up another one and they're like, yay. And then I don't know if you've ever spear dove or spearfished. They have these like stringers that like you tie your fish onto. And so now you're like tying your line on your stringer.
Collecting them all.
Yes. And I can like see like little visions of it, like throwing like the bag of wine in
the Gulf Bay boat.
Oh, absolutely. And like a drone shot of like all the girls just like going
swimming.
through what they got. And I'm like, I just see it.
I see your vision. When you were describing it, like texting, I was like, okay. But when you were like actually describing it, I was like, okay, wait, I can vividly see this happening.
Oh my God, I just love it.
I just have one request.
Yeah.
You know your girl, Andrea, is not a strong swimmer. So when we're doing our free diving, I'm going to need us to be in, like, the shallower, like, my part will have to be in the shallow end.
I want to go to Crab Island in Destin. It's only, like, 3, 4, maybe 5 feet deep.
Oh, yeah, no, I can.
Yeah,
I can
you could stand
And
up.
it's, like, a hair clear. Did you know Crab Island right now is an actual island because the tide is so low? Mm-hmm.
That's, like,
they said it's, like, the first time it's happened in many years.
The tide here is extremely low. You couldn't get your boat out if you wanted.
I saw Coastal Resources in our canal this morning, and I was like, oh, y'all better get out because you're about to be on dry land.
Yeah. No, it is so incredibly low. That's cool. I wish we could go to Destin right. It's too cold.
It's way too cold. Yeah. Don't put me down for that.
Yeah, so we're going to wait for the water to warm up for this. It'll be like a midsummer.
Maybe between spring break and summer starting would be a good time for us to go.
Yeah.
When there's not as many people.
I just love it. I have all the dive gear. I have literally everything. Just like my cute little fins.
5 feet. I can do 5 feet.
Yeah.
I could definitely. I mean, I'm 5 feet tall. Like, I could do that.
No, you can do it. You could just snorkel.
I wish y'all could have seen me like 3 years ago when we went snorkeling at the shipwreck in Bimini.
You did good.
I did good for my abilities, for sure.
Right,
I was proud of myself. I was proud of myself.
The shipwreck in Bimini, that is the coolest part of Bimini. Hands down. There's 2 cool things in Bimini. And, like, only 2. The shipwreck and the island with the stingrays. Honeymoon Cay, I think.
I would say the what they call Atlantis, the Bimini Road.
That one. Okay, there's 3.
Yeah.
There's 3 cool things.
I was too scared to go to the shipwreck this time because we had the kids, and you can't get too close to the shipwreck. You kind of have to like anchor your boat farther out and swim in.
When we went though that day, the current was ripping.
The whole time we were there, the current was ripping.
We went back like Hunter, just like me, Hunter, and this little group. There's like 5 of us, 6 of us, and it was good for like 2 hours, and then the current started ripping again.
Yeah. I was just really afraid with the kids because I was like, okay, Bimini is known for sharks. I don't know if you know that. The Bimini Shark Lab is there. And I was like, okay, if I saw a shark, how could I get my 2 and 4-year-old back to the boat? Like, that's a long distance.
Oh, this shipwreck. I'm just waiting to turn a corner and there's
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I have a lot of fear. So I was very proud for how good I did.
You did good.
The last time I went to Bimini.
There's Cameron. Our office is just windows, and I see everyone. I was talking to somebody the other day on the phone, and I literally took a picture of them as they were driving by. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not being weird, but you're right there. Anyway.
Oh, we need maybe we'll post a new setup or a picture of our new setup.
It's so fun. We love having it. It is truly 110% more productive. And I love you guys at the bar. I love you so much. But a girl's got stuff to do.
I know. And I feel so bad because, like, people are truly so excited when they come in and they get to meet us and talk to us.
And I love it, but my list kept growing.
Yeah, I'm like, I still have things to do. I can't talk all day. But I love meeting
you
all.
So easy to talk all day.
Yeah, I love meeting you ladies and getting to know y'all.
It's so fun. But we did get an office, which is where our podcast studio is, so we'll have to post it.
Yeah, and it's just like giving us all the creative juices. Like you've talked about branding opportunities, you talked about like the commercial. We also talked about like bringing back Pilates and Prosecco, and just yesterday we had one of our favorite brands reach out and offer. I was like, oh my God.
I'm so excited for this. That was like our first like offering to sponsor an event. Which is
like a brand.
Big milestone for us.
Yes, I was so excited.
Something we've always wanted.
They came down and did a tasting. It's Archer Roos. They came down and did a tasting with us. And when she told me that we were the top account in Alabama, I was like,
Gasp.
Us? It's us. I was like, oh, you were like seeing other people, right? She was like, no, I came down just for you. You're our top account in Alabama. I was like,
love you, Liza.
Yes, so thank you, Liza, and thank you, Archer Roos.
We love you guys.
So cool.
It's such a fun brand to promote, and you guys make it very easy to want to promote it.
So easy.
But
yeah, so I think those are some branding things we're doing. Is there anything else we're doing?
We've been busy girls.
We have been.
My creative juices have been pretty low because of how busy we've been.
I think I'm just so excited for spring and summer and spring break and like
I'm ready to have a spring. Oh, we could talk about that. Marketing for spring break.
Yes.
This is such an interesting topic because there's so many people that want to come here for spring break.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a few years ago, and I know we talked about this last time, Orange Beach, you are not allowed to have alcohol on the beach. During spring break only. I think we said the last time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't quote me.
Check on that before.
Don't test the boundary.
Yeah, check on it before you bring alcohol on the beach.
Don't say, well, Rhiannon said.
Yeah.
But marketing for spring break is new and something that
because
we're really
we haven't done it yet.
Yeah, and we'll report back.
We'll see what works and what doesn't work. But just like getting that plan together, and like you found the spring break like calendar. I couldn't even decide which spring break I wanted to market to because pretty much from the month of March 1 to the end of April, like those entire 2 months, the entire country is on spring break at some point. Mm-hmm. That like pretty much, I don't know what we'll have to do for those 2 months. Gosh. Okay, she's back. Anyways, from March 1 to the end of April is like spring break all around the country. So it's like not just 1 week. I feel like we're going to have 2 months of people visiting Orange Beach
and finding our way. So we'll report back on our marketing strategies.
On what we do and what works and what doesn't work.
But thank you, ladies, for joining. Try a South African wine if you haven't. If you see one at the store, grab it. You won't see either of these two because we make sure that our wines you can't find at the store.
Yep.
So, thanks, babes.
Cheers.
Cheers.